Hey Tiger Rock families, so we're real excited. We actually get to have on the mat classes this week. Now, we want to take things slow for everybody, including ourselves. So we're only going to offer lessons this week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Now, all the lessons will need to be a little shorter, and this is what Tiger Rock headquarters is encouraging us to do. That way we have plenty of time in between for students to exit, and then also for us to do some cleaning before the next class starts. So everybody's safety is obviously our main concern. So we want to go over kind of the procedures and what to expect. We do have the lobby blocked off, so that way there won't be anyone actually sitting in the lobby. And we're also going to have the back door locked too. So there's only one way in and one way out, just for convenience. When you do come, and we want you to drop your kids off at the front door, or adults, same thing. If you do need to park in the back and walk around and just walk your child up to the front, if you walk them on this side, which is the exit side, don't walk them on the entrance side. You shouldn't have to worry about safety or anything like that. So when you come, we want the students to put their shoes against the wall on the outside, on the sidewalk, so that way nothing's coming in the building. And then that's when you'll change into either your mat socks or your mat shoes. Now, got Mr. Watkins over here, just kind of a little quick demonstration. So obviously he would do this outside. We're doing this inside just because of noise from the road, but he would take his shoes, just put them up against the sidewalk, put on his mat shoes. It's highly recommended you wear socks with your mat shoes. If you just have those mat socks, either one is fine. You can just put those on when you're out there, and then you're set. And then when you leave and walk out, you want to obviously take those off and get your shoes on. Now, very important, nobody is allowed on the mat without mat shoes or socks. That is a Tiger Rock headquarters policy, and that's our insurance saying it also, so we can't make any exceptions. Now, we certainly don't want you to come all the way out here and make a trip and then realize you don't have one, so we do have plenty of socks that will sell you. If you don't have them, we'll just immediately, when you get here, your child gets here, we'll get you socks, we'll charge your account automatically, and then have them set. But like I said, there is no forgiveness on that. We have to do that, so that's just kind of the way it is, unfortunately, but we want to keep everyone safe and clean. Now, once you come in the door, then we have our hand sanitizing station here, so we'll have you come, we'll spray down your hands, okay, and then the instructor will make sure you rub and get your hands nice and clean. The instructors will check in all the students manually, so that way we don't have to worry about people touching the check-in and cleaning it every time. And then we'll bring the students out onto the training floor. You can see we have all the spots marked off based on more than 6 feet actual distance, and each person has 4 squares pretty much to stay and train in, which is plenty of room. Each square is a little over 3 feet by 3 feet, so that way we can keep the distance. Please make sure you have a talk with your children, if your children are training with us, that when they sit on the square that they stay there until it's time to start. If they're going around touching everything and running around, it's going to cause a problem, because that means we have to clean everything that's touched. So if you'll be proactive and help us out and just talk to them about that, that way we can make things real simple and for everybody, and we can have a good class. And then from there, we'll lead our classes. When the class is over, we'll help them exit right out front, where we need you to pick them up promptly, because we can't let in students for the next class until we get the current students out. So I know it sounds like a lot, and this is a little transition for all of us, but that's why we're just doing it a couple days. For this week, we'll all get used to it. We'll work together as a team, and it's gonna go smoothly. The water fountain is blocked off. If your child or you want to bring your own water bottle, we encourage you that. You can just put it right next to you, so if you need water, it's there for you. Obviously, we won't block off the bathrooms, because when you gotta go, you gotta go. But please, especially for the little ones, have them use the restroom before you get here, so we can prevent restroom trips if we can. Being a parent, and you guys know this, you need to go. I don't have to go. Go anyway, because you'd be amazed what can happen with a little concentration. So that way it makes things a lot easier. And then we really won't be hitting on any targets or anything right off the bat. Don't bring sparring gear. You don't need it because we're not going to spar. All you need is yourself and your mat, shoes or socks, and your belt and your regular workout attire. So don't worry about bringing any additional equipment. Probably in the near future, advanced students will probably have you bring your striking target. But for this week, just come with yourself. Make it easy and simple, and then that way it'd be no problems. If you need to come in the academy for something, you can, but ideally, like I said, we'd rather parents just drop them off. We can only fit 18 people on the mat at once based on guidelines. There's plenty of spots for all of you to park and wait for them, so there's no need to worry about, well, where am I supposed to go? There'll be enough spots for you. We'll send out a sign-up Genius so that way people can reserve their class, and that way we know who's coming, so there's no problem. Please, if you sign up for a class, you make sure you come, because if it fills up and someone can't make it, then that class gets lost. So keep that in mind. So you have those opportunities. If you're still not comfortable coming, hey, we fully understand. We are not stopping the virtual classes or the virtual private lessons. Those are still going on. So you'll still have those through Sign Up Genius. And then if you haven't seen it, you should have got an email for our new Learning Academy. And let me tell you, this thing is awesome. I mean, this is like a complete online learning system that you can practice your kicks with instructional videos. Forms are on there, all broken down. All the virtual lessons are there, and just everything. So you can get your 3 classes a week. It'll tell us who's done it, so you don't have to let us know, hey, we watched the class. It'll take care of that for you now. And then you're gonna be able to start earning points and get prizes just for extra motivation. So for parents, we know some of you have said, oh, well, it's really hard to get my child to do this. First, don't ask them. Just tell them it's part of the regular day and make it sound like it's something exciting. But now you can tell them, hey, you can earn points, and those points will be for prizes in the near future. So now you can ask them, hey, did you earn your Taekwondo points today? And they'll be a lot more motivated to jump on that Learning Resource Academy. So make sure you do that. Like I said, you should have got an email. You just go in and put your information, and then you'll have access. As a bonus, for teens and adults, there's a free self-defense course on there that you have access to for now. There's level 1 and level 2. Level 2 is a lot more advanced, but this is excellent for anyone who wants to learn self-defense techniques. If you have a child who's going to be going off to college or maybe just in high school, they're going to love this. It's going to make you feel safer, and that's free. Normally that's $97 for the course, and you guys have that on there for you too, free. And so you can get a bunch of people together, or you can watch that with a significant other and enjoy that self-defense class too. So we got a bunch of great things for you there. If you want your child to come to class with a mask on, that's fully permissible, definitely. Tiger Rock is actually coming out with some Tiger Rock masks that will actually be like the fitness masks that kind of challenge your breathing to improve your endurance. That will have available soon. And then we also have a thermometer on its way too, so we'll be able to check students' temperature like a lot of places are doing, just to make sure. So if anyone has any ounce of fever, that we'll have to turn you down. So we're taking all those precautions for you guys to get you back on the mat. Again, all the virtual stuff will stay consistent, so if you don't feel comfortable back on the mat, don't worry. Okay, you don't have to be, or you can get back on the mat, either one. And then last thing, I just want to thank Transport Studios for putting together this whole online Learning Academy, because when you see it, you're going to be amazed. I mean, there's nobody probably in this country that has anything like this, especially for a martial arts school. So we're happy to offer that to you and let you check that out. So if you have any questions, email us, and we'll look forward to seeing some of your faces back on the mat, maybe tomorrow or maybe Thursday, or of course still virtual private lessons will be active, and also the virtual classes.